Hey everyone, and welcome back to Where Mighty Things. This is episode number 6, recorded on 420.
Ooh,
I'm Justin, and I am your host. I am super excited to be back with everybody, and each and every time on Where Mighty Things, I am joined by my incredible insider buddy, John. Welcome back, John. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, so good, man.
You got it right. You did it right the first time. I'm so proud of you.
I got it right on the first time. I was just saying I was going to screw it up 3 times, and bang, bang.
Bang, bang. You did it. I'm so proud of you.
Wow. Me too. I'm proud of me too. I'm super excited about today's episode, John.
I'm really excited.
We had the Outpost for Roosevelt's at Cleveland Fan Expo. We're going to talk about that. A brand new hoodie survey.
Ooh,
and
you know, I was happy about that.
I know you. I was like, John's got to be doing backflips. As we talked about in the end of our last episode, we have a special co-host joining us for this episode. And this is the first time we've ever had a guest. You know, people have been subjected to our terrible puns and senses of humor and points of view on these shirts that we clearly get wrong all the time. We had to fix it, John. So we
had to get a pro in. We had to get
a pro.
We had to get a real OG in.
Exactly. We're bringing in our special co-host for this episode. Please welcome to Where Mighty Things, Jocelyn Israel. Hi, Jocelyn. Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, it's so nice to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us.
See you guys. Yeah, of course.
Now, I hope you are ready and prepared to be a co-host. We're not going to interview you. You're going to actually have to carry a third of the show here.
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Well, I think I don't know if you know this, Jocelyn. The first hour, though, we're going to talk about Taylor Swift's new album. So,
I mean, I like Taylor. That's fine.
I'm
not an expert, but like I can contribute. I think
because the world stops though when a new Taylor album drops. So I just kind of feel like the first hour.
I think she gets too much hate. Just let the woman live.
I agree completely. I think she's a very savvy businesswoman.
100%.
She is. Like, that girl makes money. She makes bank. She knows what she's doing, and I can really appreciate it.
When she re-recorded all of her songs so that she could publish them herself, I was like, okay, girlfriend knows what's going on.
Oh, 100%.
Well, Jocelyn, we're really excited to have you on the cast here. And before we dive into all that news and reviews of the great drops that happened in the last week and a half or so, let's get to know you. Can you talk just a little bit about yourself and your relationship with the Roosevelt's brand?
So I had to check in the group to see what the date was that I joined, because I was always thinking it was 2021, but it was actually December 2020. What happened was I was looking on the Black Friday sales that year, and I was purchasing for a friend. Shout out John Colonna. He's the homie. And I was looking for WWE shirts. And I searched on Google, and this company comes up, and I was like, he would love that. He loves Undertaker, so I got that one. And I think I got Ric Flair for him. Ooh. So then getting these emails, I saw the little thing for insiders, and I thought that could be fun. Like, Facebook is my main social that I'm on. All my friends are on there, so I just thought, why don't I check it out? So I joined, and the rest is history.
Wow.
Now you're in debt forever.
All my money is gone.
All my money is gone to Roosevelt's. That's exactly.
Bye, money. Bye.
Bye, money.
I love seeing the posts on insiders. A brand new person like, I joined 2 weeks ago and I have 12 shirts now. Like, because that's just what happens. That's just what happens when you join. When you join Insiders and you join BST and you find all these shirts that came out years ago that you weren't even aware of. That's it. Then you start hunting them, and the rest is history. It's pretty awesome.
Well, we want to hear a little bit more from Jocelyn about her origin story and relationship to Roosevelt's and just who she is as a person. But before we do that, I want to go around and find out what everybody's wearing. Let's start with our special guest host, Jocelyn. What are you wearing?
So you might have heard about this special shirt called Steel Desk. It's just very protected. I always put it in my carry-on when I travel because I don't want to lose it. But yeah, and I actually have on the mantle shorts that I made. I can't show you, but just trust me. They're there.
We trust you.
Awesome. Okay. And of course, and you're rocking that cool lid as well?
Yes. just took it out of the bag. I'm usually wearing the one that John is wearing, actually, but
Oh,
I just
really?
thought I'd give this one a spin. Yeah.
How many of those steel desks are out there? Do you know how many of them? I think it's like 6 or 7, if I'm not. But I figured you may know the exact answer.
I thought I heard from the whale hunter that there might be 9, but I'm
Okay.
unconfirmed. I'm not exactly sure.
I trust that answer.
Yeah.
It's the only shirt he hasn't owned that he wants.
Wow.
I know, and I feel so bad because, anyway, yeah, I feel bad.
Have you let him try it on?
No, we haven't gotten to that point, but I know he wants it.
Yeah, he won. But you can't. But especially with how prominent of a member of Insiders you are, you can't let it go. You know what I mean? That would be a tough one to let go.
So this one and my mantle stuff, I have just said that I'm gonna always keep forever. I don't wanna sell it. I don't know. I've thought about if I would sell the desk, and I just can't see myself doing it unless it's for some kind of really good cause or something, maybe. But besides
Aaron's
that,
closet is not a good enough cause.
Aaron's closet is full already. Because this shirt is actually so special, it's probably there's a lot of people who've never seen it, and most people don't own it, even the ones who are listening to the cast. Let's talk a little bit. Do you want to give it the origin of the steel desk?
Yeah. So in the buy sell trade group, people mistakenly post things there that are not shirts. I forget some of the other things, maybe like a tractor one time. But apparently some woman, I think, posted a picture of a steel desk that she was selling, which she probably meant to post to Marketplace or something like that. And I guess Steve saw it and thought, this would be like a really fun thing to do for one of the cons that was coming up, I believe. So they printed off, a small amount of them, and I think they were just giving them away. I don't think they sold them. So
correct, they gave them away at New York Comic Con.
Okay, New York Comic Con.
Yeah. Wow. And how did you come to be the proud owner of it?
So there was someone who was selling one on BST. I believe it was for raising money for their dog needed surgery or something. And so this one was there with a few other shirts, and he ended up sending me a bunch of really cool stickers and all of that. And I saw it and I thought, I don't think there's any other chance that I'm going to have to own this shirt. So I pounced on it.
Wow. Great.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. All right. Well, John, what do you? I know what you're wearing, but give it to me, baby.
Alrighty. So we have the from Hoboken to Japan hat. I just got this hat. I gotta say, I watched Steve on the Paging Miss Tomorrow videos. I'm like, I just had to cop the look. So we got the from Hoboken to Japan hat and the what's the pineapple hoodie? What's the I love the slogan on the back. What does it say? Live life. No, why am I so unprepared?
Is it Stay Wild?
Stay wild, ride rough. Yes, I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the look that I saw his video and I immediately went and ordered it. I'm absolutely in love. So that's what I'm feeling. What are you wearing today, my friend?
Well, today I am wearing Figure It Out, which was exclusive from San Diego Comic-Con. In fact, this was the second shirt that I bought from the Roosevelts. It was the reason why I came back after the first day of exclusives. And I was like, that shirt looks so awesome. Comic-Con's coming up in July again, so it's almost a year. Yeah, this is not a Roosevelt's hat. This is a Keep Austin Weird hat. And we'll tell the story about that another time. Well, it's nice to be with such finely dressed folks. I'm really excited to, kind of dive back in and learn a little bit more about you, Jocelyn, and sort of your connection to the community. I want to give you props, and I got to meet you in person at MegaCon, which was super, super fun. And I paid you a compliment there. There are a number of adjacent groups that are special. There's the buy sell trade group, but there's also the exercise centric groups. There's and others. Mm-hmm. And you have been a regular poster in the workout related Swolsevelts group. And you're an inspiration to kind of like keep people going. And I had felt, especially as the year started, that seeing your face there, I'm like, if she can do it, I can do it. And so I really appreciated that you kept bringing that positive energy and showing that you were doing it. And that was very encouraging to me to keep moving on my own health journey.
I love that so
Yeah.
much. That group, Swelt Mania, is amazing. I love it so much. Just everyone is so positive, so motivational, and yeah, I'm really happy that everyone has the group. Thank you to the Whale Hunter for creating that.
Yes.
Adding yet more joy to everyone's lives.
Talk a little bit about your Roosevelt's collection. I mean, how many shirts do you have at this point?
I think I only counted one time, and it was somewhere over 100-ish, but I have to have more now because I know there's still some in bags that are either like waiting for a sewing project, or some of them I just don't wear as much, and I try and sell some of them. Sometimes I get bites and sometimes not. The smaller market kind of is hard to sell things sometimes. But yeah, I have a lot of shirts. I actually have a closet in my office and I have a closet in my bedroom. So the whole one side of the closet in my office is just full of these. It's too many. It's too many. I know it, but I can't stop. I can't stop.
You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop.
Too
You won't
many.
stop.
Who says it's too many?
I mean, I do.
Your wallet says it's too many. But no,
And if I think about what my father would say if he knew how many I actually had, it just makes me like get anxious. But I think a lot of people know that my favorites are the originals, the florals especially. I love them so much. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
now, speaking about your sewing projects, you've done quite a few of them already. So why don't you tell people what you've already made and what kind of ideas do you have kind of lined up if you want to share a little something with us?
Sure. So I said I was wearing these mantle shorts that I made from a polo. I also made a dress from a mantle polo. And I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, I made some leggings from one of the Happy Gilmore, the orange and black print polo as well. So I've really only tried sewing the stretchy fabric. I have not ventured into the kunu yet because I'm scared, but maybe someday. I'm not sure. But I'm not advanced like some of the other people in the group. I know some other ladies have made some incredible looking dresses that incorporate other materials and things like that. I wish I could do that, but I'm just not there yet.
You got this. You can do anything you set your mind to.
Thank you. I
Go
mean,
on.
YouTube helps a ton. So
Exactly. You can just you can YouTube to learn how to do anything now. I mean, like it's like
it's
they even say
true.
like you really don't even need like a college education these days. Anything you want to know is online. I mean, so
Yeah. As for other ideas, I actually posted something in the group, and some of the ladies had suggested perhaps making a romper. So that's an idea,
Ooh.
be an idea.
which I think people would love
Which
to
design
have
that?
available from the company. And then there was something else. Oh, I was chatting with Bridget the other day, and she brought up the idea of a tube top. I feel like that would be a very easy thing to make, so I might take a venture into that.
I think you should. Why not? I think everybody would love to see that.
Since this is a brand new experience on Wear Mighty Things, Jocelyn, we're asking all of our guest co-hosts to bring a topic for conversation before we dive into the news and sort of the standard stuff that we do every time. So I want to turn it over to you. What conversation topic did you have for us today?
Well, I just got back from Tuscany. I spent
Wow.
about a week there. I went with a friend. It was a very nice trip. We got very lucky with the weather. It was about the 80s pretty much the whole time. The last day we got a little bit of rain, but that wasn't a huge deal. But yeah, just I like to travel. A lot of times it's for Roosevelt's events and things, but this time just something different. I haven't been to Europe in a couple years, but I hadn't been to like Italy in probably 5 years. So
Wow.
it was super nice.
That's a dream spot for me. I would love to go there. I can't even imagine how expensive that was, but I would love, love, love to go see Italy. I mean, it seems like a dream. And like you sent us a picture of where you were staying, and like it was stunning, like absolutely beautiful. I mean, like you can't hate on that view. You can't, you know. I mean,
It's so picturesque. It was kind of ridiculous. Like it didn't look real a lot of times, but you're just looking out the window. Like that's where I am. Okay, cool.
where I am exactly. How was the food? Did you try anything good or interesting? Or
The pasta was amazing.
I believe it.
I had some piki pasta, which is like fat spaghetti, which was very good. And I had some fresh fettuccine as well. So, and lots of wine.
Lots of wine. There you go. Now, do you like reds or whites?
I prefer white. Actually, Sauvignon Blanc is my shiz, but I like red too.
Cool.
It's a great brand for a wine bottler, my shiz.
Dustin, what about you? Reds or whites?
I am a little more on the whites, just because I think when I really like to drink wine is on hot days, and so that tends to be like a white or a rosé type of thing. I live in Northern California, so we've got some decent wineries around here that we can.
Oh, we know, and we know you have plenty of hot days too.
If you go across the bridge, if you go across Golden Gate or Bay Bridge, you're in 90 degrees. Like when it gets hot everywhere, it's just cool and 55 right here in San Francisco. You go 10 miles, you're in the thick of it. So we still need to eat ice cream and cool drinks on the other side of the bridges.
How far are you from wine country?
Let's see. It's about an hour drive. And it's a pretty common thing to just book a trip. Like you either get a limo or a private driver, and everybody just chips in $50 or something like that, and they just take you.
Oh, I would love that. I'm a passenger princess, so that's what I would prefer. Just someone else take me around. I'm good.
Yeah, for sure. I told John that I've been thinking about doing a Roosevelt's meetup for the SF Fan Expo that's in November. And it's just at a tricky time of year. I'm sure the people who are already coming would enjoy it. So I think I probably will proceed with this plan. But I don't know that that's going to be a great big destination sort of trip that people are going to be able to make it out, because it's just a busy time of year.
How close is that to the Jacksonville meetup? Isn't that in November too?
Yeah, let me see. SF Fan Expo is the date. I will tell you right now is November 29th to December 1st. So I think Jayville is on the front end of November, because I am on the list to go to that. So yeah,
I definitely want to do that. I haven't booked anything yet, but I'm going to be there.
Yeah, I bring that up though about SF Fan Expo because if there are people who are interested, we could probably coordinate one of these like wine trips. So Fan Expo, and then like the next day, just go up and just get our shiz.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a fun trip.
It's a lot of fun, and it's not the busy season either. That's the cool part. It's not a super busy season.
I think some of your listeners or subscribers would love to have some wine with you, so should definitely hook them up.
Yeah, for sure. When you were in Tuscany, though, what was the reaction to your shirts? Did you get any comments, or did any of the shirts you were wearing just blow people away?
So I actually only brought 2 with me, and the reason is I know. I felt very weird only packing 2, believe me. But when I went to Portugal a couple years ago, I just felt like people were staring at me, and they might have gotten this impression like I'm just some obnoxious American. And I even feel bad saying that, because
we all just some obnoxious American.
Yes, but we all love the shirts. I love them, but I didn't want to feel like there were eyes on me. So I just brought out a lot of toned down colors like blacks and neutrals and things. And then just the 2.
Yeah.
I brought mantle and poppies with me. So.
Well, I ask because I'm going to Amsterdam tomorrow for a week. It's for work. And I was going to ask you guys. I was going to ask you guys for suggestions on which shirts I ought to bring with me. Like which shirts are going to look good in Amsterdam. I thought maybe this shirt, actually, now that I'm wearing it, I'd have to clean it again. But I might want to take this shirt with me because it's tulip season in the Netherlands. And so there's going to be I can get some shots of me standing in a bunch of tulips and wearing a shirt that has some of the same colors as the flowers.
Do you have any florals? Because definitely bring one of those.
Definitely not bringing florals.
Yeah, I've got several of the Series 1 florals, and then I've got the Orlando floral, the most recent one. The other ones are... I had them, but they are traded, and they are en route to a person who will be watching this, and I do not want them to know what's happening.
Well, my first thought was Happy Days that you should bring.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you have that one, but...
Yeah. No, I don't have that one, but I do think it's a great
gorgeous
call. I think that's a great call. I do know the shirt. How about you, John? Any suggestions?
With lots of color on it. Try the arcade carpet.
Okay.
That'd be a fun one.
Yeah.
If you track one of those babies down, arcade carpet would be nice.
It'll be good. It'll be good. And then in May, I'm going to Tokyo in the middle of May. So
Are you going to get the hat?
that is the closest katakana to Roosevelt's in Japanese. Maybe I'll get the hat. I'm actually going to try to find a retail store in Tokyo, though, that sells Roosevelt's and go there and see what they've got, what looks like it's selling well in Tokyo.
Just thinking about going there just feels wild. My anxiety just went like all the way up.
Anxiety about the flight?
Just about being in such I think about the movie with Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson, Lost in Translation.
Yes.
And just the different shots they had of just everything, like all the lights and all the like traffic, and it just seems wild.
I've definitely had the Lost in Translation moment, and you're sitting there and you're just like, where am I? There's a big culture shock. You get over it really quickly, and there's so many things to love about that city in particular in Tokyo. Next year, Star Wars Celebration happening right before John's cruise.
The Roosevelt's Insiders Cruise, baby! Let's go!
That's right. So
that is going to be a fun time, man. For as many people as possible. I want to take over the damn ship, baby. Let's go!
That would be pretty amazing.
I want the other people on the ship who are not there for this to be so confused and jealous. I want them to be looking at all of our shirts and being like, where did I miss this? Is this in the gift shop? Like, what's going on? Why are all of these amazing people on the ship at one time? All these beautiful people with all these amazing shirts on it. It is going to be a crazy time. Bring them all. I want everybody on this damn ship. We're going to pop bottles of champagne on the deck.
You know what those people are going to say about not having shirts? They're going to say, I guess I missed the boat on that one.
Yes. I knew you were the perfect guest co-host.
Exactly.
I feel seen, Jocelyn.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Jocelyn. I love puns.
Well, you came to the right place. So, Jocelyn, I understand that in addition to this amazing trip to Tuscany that you have just come back from, you are back on the road again, correct?
Yes. So just this morning, I booked my trip to the 3rd annual Carolinas meetup. So anyone that's going, I'll see you there. Be ready for a hug. That's going to be awesome.
The Carolina wine mixer. The Carolina wine mixer.
Carolina wine mixer.
Amazing. It's the third annual, right? You said 3rd annual.
3rd annual. I only went for the first time last year, but it is the 3rd annual. Mikey and Tommy, just great guys.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
And this is the first time you're announcing this, right? Nobody knows, right?
This is the first time, yes.
Woo! Exclusive.
Wow.
Exclusive, baby. Let's go.
Oh, my.
Breaking news.
All right, guys, there was a lot of news since our last podcast. We had the Cleveland Fan Expo. We had the hoodie survey, which I know is going to be a big and important conversation with you guys. Let's start off with the Cleveland Fan Expo. So occasionally Roosevelt's, for smaller events, will bring the Outpost, which is where they have things that are unreleased. They have the excess stock, returns, all kinds of things that they just put out there. And if you're there, you get to find it. Some people are finding unreleased stuff, one-of-one type shirts that is amazing. What did you guys see? And what was the most amazing thing that you saw anybody pull out of the Outpost at the Cleveland Fan Expo?
I saw someone post something on Insiders, and I want to say it was from Cleveland. I don't remember who it was, but it was a lot of really amazing stuff. It was like Toy Box, it was Spano, and some other things, but those are just the ones that are sticking out in my mind. I did get a Doors Kunu from an Outpost, not Cleveland, though. It was one of the previous ones.
I was at New York Comic Con, Jason Hepler.
He's the dude, you know?
Jason Hepler is the absolute... I was standing right there with him. He's like, oh, this is for Jocelyn. He grabbed it immediately. Was like, yoink. Jason Hepler of See Mighty Things, who we utilize so much on this podcast. Mm-hmm. Jason Hepler is
beautiful.
He's the sweetest guy.
Both of them, Elsha as well.
Elsha as well, yes.
Super.
Yeah,
Super kind.
I had the pleasure of meeting her the first time at MegaCon, and she was just as kind as can be. And neither one of them have iPhones, and so that's kind of what I shit on them for. But other than that, they are just perfect human beings.
Wait a second. That's funny because I'm totally Android all the way. But anyway, let's move on from that.
Android?
Just skip
You're
over
telling us
that.
that you're a robot? Are you exclusively revealing that you are an android?
No comment.
So yeah, there's so many unreleased items. The coolest thing that I saw, I mean, obviously everyone knows I love the hoodies. I'm obsessed with the hoodies. There was a size medium LaCroix Miami Vice hoodie, and that looked beautiful to me. And I really hope that becomes a thing because I really want more of that. But that look amazing in my eyes.
Have they not had many of the hoodies in the Outpost before?
There's only one Outpost at New York Comic Con. This is the second time they've done it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was there.
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was just that many times.
Yeah. I hope they do it more. I was told that the idea is to do more Outposts instead of doing booster boxes. So, and I missed the booster packs. Did you ever score one of those, Jocelyn?
Yeah. I got a couple.
Oh, you got a couple.
I got a couple of them, yeah.
What did you call?
So the first one, I got the long-sleeved Office Christmas one, which I don't think I hadn't seen before that point. So that was very cool. I think I've only worn it twice, but that was pretty awesome. The second one, I got a lot of stuff that I already had.
Sure.
But I did get a Savannah Bananas shirt in the second one.
That's a good one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't really have much use for that, so I ended up sending it to someone, but yeah.
Have you gone to a Savannah Bananas game?
I've not, but I'm very curious to go, even though I'm not really a sports person. I think it would be really fun.
Savannah Bananas is like 15% baseball and the rest is
It's all fun.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Yeah, it seems like from what I've seen online.
Yeah, I mean, sure. So they came to Staten Island last year, and I didn't even try to get tickets because I know the whole thing is insane. Somebody invited me, though, the night beforehand. Was like, hey, I have an extra ticket to this. Take me the night beforehand, like, I have an extra ticket, somebody bailed out. If you want it, just show up. Just come. So I was like, all right, I'm in. I didn't have the Savannah Bananas shirt, but I went in. I did show up in the Big League Shoutouts, and that got a lot of compliments. That was a lot of fun.
I feel like anyone who wears the Big League Chew to any kind of game, they always say, "Oh, so many people stopped me," and all that stuff.
So many people stopped me. That's cool. That's a good tux. That's definitely a good tux to wear to any baseball game. Dustin, what did you see, man? Would you see anything that caught your eye?
There was Daniel Broussard had a post where he said, and thanks to the whale hunter, there are whales and then there are unicorns, and he posted actually a shot of an ocean Kunu with a shark coming out of the water. It was basically an unreleased retail. Maybe there's one or two of them available, maybe rarer than desks. What? There were a lot of things like that. And I just was like, wow, I should have considered my plans, especially when there's spanos and doors and playrooms in there. It's like, those are quite highly sought after shirts. And that's a great opportunity to get them.
So many events to go to, guys.
I know.
So many events. At least when you do go to the events, you're going to be in good company with people who like the same kinds of things and, of course, love looking good.
I agree.
Yeah,
for sure.
Insiders are the best, and I love going to meetups and just spending time with people and seeing everybody, and I feel like I'm at my happiest when I'm at with other insiders.
That's what I was saying to Mike McLean today. I said, as long as we're all together, what could really go wrong?
Exactly. Nothing's going to go wrong. We're all going to be
Nothing's going to go wrong, for sure.
You don't want to be a liger, Dustin? Come on.
I do. Dustin. I want to be everything all the time.
It's my favorite animal.
Bred for their skills and magic. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Thank you. I knew you'd get it.
It's like a liger, a lion, and a tiger. The crazy thing is,
movie so much.
Well, ligers really exist. You guys know this, right? That yes, they do exist. If you hit up YouTube, you can legitimately see ligers.
Look at that.
They exist.
Look at that. You're right.
Not just a Napoleon Dynamite thing. Which
wow. You learn something new every day.
I learned so much
We'll
talking to
still wear
Dustin.
mighty things. This is why. It occurs to me now why, and you guys can correct me because you'll know since you've been in the community longer than I have. Has there been a Napoleon Dynamite line?
Yes.
Really? I mean, oh man, to the mighty
That
things
actually
mobile.
reminds me, there's one of the shirts that I actually got from someone that I haven't worn yet from Napoleon Dynamite, so I should bust that out this week.
Yeah, you should
Napoleon
definitely.
Dynamite. Oh
Yeah.
In
yeah,
honor of this.
I see it. Ligers, llamas, and tots.
Yes.
Yeah.
They need to make another run at this because I want to get me some Rex Kwon Do. I don't know if you guys remember the Rex Kwon Do.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what else? Some Uncle Rico
Yeah.
stuff. It'd be fun. Oh yeah. Wow. I missed that. Let me
So
see.
good.
When did those
You can
come
track
out?
one of those down. That shouldn't be too hard, I don't think.
2021. Yeah. Ligers, llamas, and tots. Eat your
think I
food,
got
Tina.
I think I got the "This is getting pretty serious" shirt.
Oh,
The one
yeah.
with the blue one with the cast on it.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is getting pretty serious, Napoleon. What a funny movie.
I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious.
Yeah. LaFonda, his girlfriend,
Yeah.
LaFonda. Love it.
So it's funny. One of the things that I seem to quote a lot, I guess because I talk to a lot of people online, is when he sings the song at their wedding about technology. I still love technology. So funny.
Do you know the whole song?
If I thought about it, I probably do, but yeah.
You don't want to give us a
Don't want to
performance?
do it on the spot, right?
No.
I get you.
Some more wine, maybe you'll,
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, definitely will. That's always my plan for karaoke too. Just gotta get more.
What's your go-to karaoke jam?
For a while, it was "Push" by Matchbox 20. And I hesitate to do that now just because it got so popular with Barbie, the Barbie movie, even though I did like the Barbie movie a lot. I don't know, I just kind of got off of that one. And Criminal by Fiona Apple is my other go-to.
Been a bad girl. I love it. I love the lyrics. That's
what about you guys?
You're not going to see me do.
Anyone?
You're not going to see me do. You don't want to see me do karaoke. Huh?
John,
you have sent me
videos.
No.
You've sent me videos in the middle of the night singing music song. So come on, don't even try.
It would take. It's gonna take a lot of these to get me up doing karaoke.
What is he singing when he sends you stuff?
Jealousy, turning saints into the sea.
Okay, so story time. At the Jacksonville meetup, Harold, who is in Insiders, lovely gentleman, he got up and did Mr. Brightside, and it was amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Everyone
awesome.
was singing. It was great.
Yeah, I love that song. That's a fun karaoke go-to. Jocelyn, you probably don't know this about me, but I actually am a musical improviser. So I do shows here in San Francisco a couple times a month and teach classes on making up songs on the spot. And so karaoke is like a really different experience with people who can make up words on their own and sing it to melodies. So
okay, so question.
Yeah.
Do you know who Mark Rebier is?
Mark Rebier. Maybe? Should I know?
It's Mark Rebier. He goes by Loop Daddy.
Oh, now that name sounds familiar.
Amazing guy from New York. Actually, sorry, I think he's from Texas, but he's living in New York now.
Uh-huh.
Amazing guy who is like classically trained in music.
Yeah.
I found out about him during the pandemic. He plays the keyboard and he makes up songs, and he's incredible. You should check it out.
I'm definitely checking him out. I love anybody who makes up their own stuff on the fly. That's super fun. I don't play instruments. I play a little bit of ukulele, but mostly just singing and performing in shows. And so I will regularly take a song. It's bad when you're in a big group with karaoke because other improvisers get it. But when you start changing the words to the songs that people want to sing along with to you, they're just like, wait, what's he singing? What song is he singing? It's not this song. But my big ones, I will flex on super bass because people will think that no human can do that. Yeah. Super bass easy. Forgot About Dre. That's one of the big ones.
See that sometime. I would love to see you do super bass.
You'll do it on the cruise, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll do it on the cruise for sure.
The cruise has a karaoke bar on the ship that we're gonna do a
I'm
bar.
sure they do.
We're gonna do a bar crawl, and it's gonna end at the karaoke bar.
I know what
I'm
I'm
sure they do.
Yeah, but my most fun song that I really love to do is "Be Our Guest" from Beauty and the Beast.
Really?
Yeah, that's a super fun song to sing. Be
I love Beauty and the
our
Beast.
guest. Be our guest. I love it. Yeah, it's a great song. Lots of Disney musical songs are also big for me too. So, but I'll pretty much sing anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to do karaoke. I'm nervous though. Like I know you're never gonna see those people again, but like still,
Dude,
like,
no.
and like
No, just have some beers and you'll be fine.
But
Yeah.
I know
Seriously.
I don't sing well. I know I don't sing
Oh,
well.
dude,
I know I can't sing
it's
well.
not about singing.
No. There's no bar. Just karaoke is just to have fun. Nobody cares how good you are. Just have a good time.
I think some people care about how bad you are, though. Some people are like, "Oh my god, get this guy off, please."
No,
And that
Well,
would be
they
me.
can
That
just-
would be how bad I am.
They can just go kick rocks, you know?
That's
It's
right.
not for them.
That's right. And besides, if you're rolling deep with insiders, we're going to be up there supporting you anyway. So they're just going to get on board.
True. We'll see
Or
what happens
they
on the
can
cruise.
kick rocks. I love
Maybe
it.
on the cruise, I'll get into something.
Yeah, you got to.
You will. I know you will.
You definitely will, because I'm pulling you up there. What did we say? What did we say we were going to do?
John, if I go, will you sing?
If you go, I'll sing.
Okay.
A transaction
All
has
right.
just transpired. Holy cow. I have a feeling John was on the long con here to get you to come on the cruise.
There we go. Awesome. All right. I'll do anything to get more people coming. So, Dustin, can me and you do My Heart Will Go On Forever?
Oh, yeah. I'll do anything. I have no shame, John. I have zilch. You can give me any song, and I probably can fake it.
Yeah.
So I can.
We'll
I have
do
no
the
shame.
Titanic pose, like on the.
Who's going to be in the front and who's going to be in the back?
It's gonna be an audible. We're gonna call that on the fly. We're gonna call it on the fly. Yeah, for sure.
Jack
for
Dawson.
Sure. All right, guys. Let's get over to the hoodie survey. And look, John's the resident hoodie expert. Jocelyn, I've gathered that you are also a fan, especially since you wanted the Mantel. I did vote the Mantel 5 stars for you.
Yes.
Just not
Thank
well.
you.
Actually, it's a great design, but
It is.
but John, tell us about this survey that Stephen from Roosevelt's put up, and what are we supposed to do about it?
Steve posted a survey on Insiders, the Great Hoodie Survey of 2024, with about, I want to say maybe 20, 25 different designs, which, first of all, blew me away. I was like, oh my god, like, we have like 20 to 25 possible designs that are going to come out later this year or early next year. I was blown away. Of possible designs that we already know but on a hoodie, and we're supposed to rate them. And so what Roosevelt does with this is that you rate them all. We're going to send them in. Things that, most people give 5 stars, they're probably going to print. They're also going to use the knowledge of what they get to decide what kind of patterns and stuff they're going to print going forward. So more busy patterns, less busy patterns, and whatnot. Different licenses, if everything that's Mickey Mouse gets 5 stars, we're probably going to see more Disney hoodies, or Batman, or whatever the situation may be. So just go on to Insiders. There's a featured post from Steven. You want to click on that, sign up. It takes 5 minutes. And, if you really like a design or really don't like a design, fill out the survey. That way we can all get some pretty dope hoodies. And I was really excited for some of the options that we saw. Mainly, I love the Paging Miss Tomorrow hoodies.
He hung out with us at Epcot,
Yes.
and he actually, bought us some drinks and stuff. It was super nice.
Yeah, he bought us all sake in Epcot.
Nice guy, yeah.
And I can't wait to go to Epcot and try out his drink. He has a drink at La Cava in Epcot. And
Yeah.
I wanted to get, they have the mug there, or at least they did. I posted it because I wanted to get 2 cups for a friend, for myself and for a friend, because it has the same design that's on the Tiki shirt, the Paging Miss Tomorrow Tiki shirt.
Oh.
So so I made a post on Insiders. I'm like, anyone going to Epcot can help me out with this? I'm like, I really need 2 cups if possible. I had multiple people reach out to me, and they're like, yeah, I'll try for you. I think it was so funny. There's two people. They both said they were trying for me. They both met up in line. They sent me a picture, and neither one of them got the cup. Unfortunately, they were all gone, but they were both there waiting in line for me, and they both met up and took a picture. And I thought that was sweet.
That's so nice.
That was nice.
So definitely still looking out for that cup. So if you have a cup, please message me. So definitely excited for the Paging Miss Tomorrow cups. El Mantle, of course, which I know, Jocelyn, you are really looking forward to. And honestly and truly, I really think there's no way that the El Mantle hoodie doesn't happen. I'm sorry.
I had to rally the army. I had to just make sure whoever didn't know about the survey was rating it 5 stars. I need it. I need it.
Of course. I mean, it doesn't hurt to make sure, you got to give it that little extra push just to put it over the line to make sure. But personally speaking, I don't think there's a way in hell that doesn't happen. And we already know that there's a second Newfound Glory collection coming out this year. So
really,
you didn't know that?
I didn't know that. No.
Oh,
awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And what they're going to be doing.
I can't wait to see that.
And this is all public knowledge, so I can talk about this. This is Steve tweeted this like maybe 6 months ago. So I don't feel bad saying.
I'm not on Twitter, so.
So they're doing a second Newfound Glory drop. Nice. And what they're going to do is when they release the shirts, they got the band to sign trading cards that they're going to put in. They're going to spread out randomly throughout the shirts. So it's going to be not like every order, of course, but like, you could get a signed trading card from members of the band if you order.
Wow.
So cool. That's going to happen sometime this year. So Newfound Glory looked interesting. I mean, of course, the Emperor's New Groove pulled the lever. Excited for that. Little Apprentices will be nice. I feel bad, just going, down the line and just telling you everything I love because I'm sure you guys. But there's I'm gonna go so broke. But if there's one thing we got to point out and talk about is that it looks like we got the Sandlot line back. The Sandlot line was discontinued, but now there's 2 Sandlot designs on this hoodie spreadsheet, and I just don't think they would be there if that wasn't the case, or if we weren't getting the license back.
I mean, unless they want another lawsuit, because they kind of seem to like those, but...
Unless they want another lawsuit. You're right. Hey, look, we just had the whole MCO incident, so I mean, I guess it's possible. But I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we got it back. I don't know. Which that would be really exciting if we got the Sandlot line back. But
yeah,
I think number one hoodie though that I was looking forward to, Sketches in the Stars, which I thought would be an excellent hoodie design. But what did you guys think?
Jocelyn, go for it.
I was excited to see that the pink Groot design
as
a hoodie design.
That's a good design.
Because it just pops. Mm-hmm. So that was cool. I don't know. I was kind of underwhelmed by the choices that were there, just because I'm not as into the Star Wars stuff. Sure. Sorry, everybody, but it's just not really my thing. But I do like the bright designs, so those were cool to see.
Yeah, interesting. I'm gonna be the drag too. I was like, yeah, there's some good stuff here. Sketches in the Star, John. That was. I was like, oh, that's gonna blow some people out, especially if that gets restocked with the shirt, because there's a lot of people still wanting to get that shirt.
Yes.
And there were a bunch of the Disney ones that I thought were pretty good. El Mantel, I can definitely understand the excitement around that one in particular. But
did you notice it has the aqua strings?
The strings are my favorite parts of the performance hoodies, to be honest. I've gone on about that. I'm like, the ends are like designed to last. It's really cool. I like the performance hoodies. Honestly, I am more in the subdued kind of more lower, not super busy designs especially for performance hoodies. So I was super happy that these are options that might come around. But I was kind of like, I don't know how many of these are going to be Dustin hoodies. I don't know how many of them I would be excited to wear. Well,
how often do you wear a hoodie out there?
I wear a hoodie every day, but
okay.
But the hoodies we wear here are thicker than the performance hoodies. The performance hoodies are like light, they're super ultralight sweaters would be, the way I would think about it. The hoodies that we are wearing are heavier material, because I've said several times, it's like 55 degrees here is basically everyday temperature. So like
the Roosevelt's cotton hoodies.
Yeah, like those more like cotton, that. Exactly. Those would be better comps to what's a typically worn out here. So I usually actually wear the performance hoodies when I'm exercising or I'm going like out on a run or something along those lines. I'll wear them then. So Or rucking, exactly. When I ruck, I've worn. In fact, actually, I have the black Samoa Waves performance hoodie. That's the one I like to go rucking in. So it's nice. It's nice. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys get everything that you wanted and more when it comes to these hoodies, because clearly there's a lot of fans.
I think Wall Creeps is going to be a big one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one looked cool.
That one
I think is going to sell a lot.
Yeah, that was definitely a 5-star for sure. And but then there were some weird ones, like the Spider-Man meme one. I was like, okay, that's a cool shirt to wear, but like, do I want to wear that as a hoodie? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I have that shirt.
I guess we'll have to see. I mean, I think we're going to see some of these though, at least later this year.
Yeah. It'll be great. It'll be great to see them. And if you didn't hear about this and the podcast is the first time, go over to Roosevelt's Insiders and pop that link. And just they ask you for your email because they don't want people gaming it. The idea is really to gain genuine interest. So just take it one time and give your flowers to the designs that you want 5 stars, and hopefully it'll turn out right for you. Maybe they're going to make all of these.
Make sure you hit submit, because that was something that Steven mentioned in his post. I guess people weren't doing that, but
yeah, if you vote them all and then you just exit out, your vote isn't counted. So
yeah, exactly.
And we got to make sure Elemental happens. So you got to press submit. So definitely some shout outs for the community. We definitely have some fun meetups coming up. What meetup did you say you were going to again, Jocelyn?
The Carolinas.
Going to the Carolina meetup.
And I'm going to the Jersey one as well.
You're going to the Jersey meetup? Oh, baby! That's what I was also going to shout out. I will be there, so I will definitely see you there too. Good friend Ariane is throwing that. And today is her kid's birthday, Christopher. So she wanted to shout out to him. So nice. Happy birthday, Christopher. Happy birthday, Christopher! Hope you're having an amazing day, buddy. So, I'm so happy that you're coming to the meetup. I didn't realize you were coming. So that's... Dustin, get on a flight, damn it. Let's go.
Dirty Jersey
meetup, baby. Let's go.
When is the date of it?
It's going to be the
next
27th.
Weekend.
27th.
Next weekend, I'm in Amsterdam.
Dustin's going to be in the red light district. Unfortunately, can't make it. Definitely, if you're in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area, show up to the Dirty Jersey meetup, because we're all going to have a lot of fun there. There's going to be a ton of people there. It's going to be a great time. You definitely don't want to miss it out. And Ariane's a great person as well. She's really cool. And you definitely just don't want to miss that meetup. Happening at the same exact time, though, is C2E2. So if you're not in the New York, New Jersey area, and you're going to be in Chicago, definitely want to head on over to C2E2. In May is the Carolinas meetup, where Jocelyn's going to be. There's going to be a Philly meetup May 3rd. And yeah, I mean, there's just, if you go on the events tab on Roosevelt Insiders, there's going to be a ton of meetups coming up. And Milwaukee looks like it's gaining a lot of traction. There's going to be a lot of people going to Milwaukee.
Sorry, Josh is going to be like, what are you doing? I'm definitely going to the Milwaukee meep as well.
Oh my God! You're going to be all over the place. Yeah. Milwaukee's getting a lot. I see a lot of people going to Milwaukee. I'm a little jealous of those people. I really want to go to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's going to be where it's at. So if you haven't looked into that, do it. It's at the end of June. Check it out. There's an event. We'll share and stuff.
June 28th to June 30th.
It's Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for
the good land. The good land.
Oh, and one other meetup I want to shout out. Gates Counselor and Sean Bach. It's going to be the second annual Roosevelt's pool party.
Nice.
In Ramsey, New Jersey. Jocelyn, you and I were both there last year. We had a lot of fun.
Yes, we did.
They just posted the event page. That's going to be happening again on July 20th. So if you can make it there, it's going to be a good time. So definitely think.
I'm most likely going to that one if I don't have some kind of like conflict.
If nothing better comes along, you'll be there.
No, I mean like I was going. I know. When they had the previous date, the date was different before.
Oh, really?
I had said I was going, and then they changed the date for some reason, and so I was kind of like,
Oh, okay.
It kind of threw a wrench into things, but I'm going to try and make it.
Well, hopefully you can make it, because it was a lot of fun last year. There was a lot of cool things there. In fact, one of the things I was just thinking about the other day is that there was a hat there that still hasn't come out. There was an unreleased hat. It was the Neon Nightmares hat.
What is... Oh, because I have a hat.
You do have a hat that I don't know if it came out.
Yeah.
It was an office hat, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was a Happy Gilmore hat.
You're right.
Gates said they were testing with putting the decal.
Yes.
On the front of it. So it was Shooter McGavin on the front of that. So it's like a dad style hat.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
Down by the bay.
That's good. That's so good.
So definitely show up to that. And if you have an event that you want us to shout out, definitely let us know. We're more than happy to do it. And join the wall. Please send me a picture and you will get on the wall. We're going to find a way to do this right, but I want to fill up this entire wall with pictures of insiders. So Dustin, make sure you do that. All right, buddy? It's been a couple of weeks. Still haven't sent me a picture and I'm a little hurt.
I still didn't get the butt lift. I'm sorry. I gotta get that. Gotta get that. I gotta be up there with my super bass. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
All right. Before we close down for today, let's go around the horn and get a shirt of the week from everybody. John, you're up first.
Well, shirt of the week. I have Disney on the mind a lot. Shirt of the week this week is going to be Sketches to Screen. When I first saw Sketches to Screen, I really thought that was a beautiful Disney collective design. I love the artistic designs. That's why I really love the drawn to life design as well. We have the one in color and we have the one in the sketches. I really love the direction they go in with the sketches designs overall. And so for me, I'm picking Disney's Sketches to Screen.
Nice. Great call for sure. All right, Jocelyn, you're next up. What do you have?
So I would have to say my favorite is the Cleveland floral. It just came in the mail yesterday.
Oh,
thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy Strickland. He posted one on BST, so I was able to get that, and it's beautiful. So that's my pick of the week.
And nice. Dustin?
I'm going with Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is one of the amazing Ian Glaubinger Tiki shirts. I love that shirt, and every time I see that shirt, I think of Eric wearing his Creature of the Black Lagoon gear at MegaCon. Really fun, great shirt, awesome design, cool color, and just sort of weird. A very, very good reflection of my personality. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Where Mighty Things. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you so much to Jocelyn for being our amazing special first time co-host. We really appreciate you coming on the air and having a good time with us.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Thank you so much, Jocelyn. It's a great time having you here, and really grateful that you be here. And you were one of our first supporters. You were the first person to post about our podcast before we even posted about it.
Yes.
You shared our podcast on Insiders before we even shared it.
You did.
I mean, I just figured people should know about it,
And we really appreciate that.
People should know about it.
People should know about it, damn it. Subscribe, like, share, subscribe, damn it. Let's go.
Exactly. And if you've got feedback for the show, drop us a line, wearablefandom@gmail.com. You can find us all over on Facebook. We are at Wearable Fandom, or Where Mighty Things is a great place for direct interaction on the podcast. And we are just looking forward to hearing from you guys and coming back with some more great reviews of the Roosevelt's shirts and discussions about community with awesome folks. So thank you guys so much. And until next time,
Where
mighty things.